I'm feeling things, and that's what art makes you do, right? It makes you feel things. I feel like I need to talk to a therapist real quick and just be like, help me process through this. What is going on? What am I feeling? I hope it's what Ethel Cain is wanting to achieve. It sounds like it is what she wants to achieve. I hope how I'm feeling is how she wants others to feel when they hear it. I'm not mad about it, but I'm scared. What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're all, feeling good. It's a fine Sunday here while I'm recording. It's a nice, lovely day. We had a bit of a snowstorm recently, so as I think a lot of places did down south and other not so many places that should be getting snowstorms. Stay warm, stay cool wherever you are. Keep yourself safe during all of this. The LA wildfires are terrifying. Heart goes out to everyone who's out there. My aunt even had to evacuate, I think, from where she was living. So try to, be safe. If anyone can drop some links in the comments for donations or where to help out with stuff, I'd like to help out in any way I can. I don't know, just spreading the news about, help your fellow man, help fellow humans. We need to stick together, especially in these next few years. My God. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about all that. I'm here to react to and give my own thoughts and opinions on Ethel Cain's newest album, Perverts. Perverts. Oh my God. It is a very controversial album I've been hearing, at least, or seeing online, like little inklings of people talking about everything. Of course, her debut album, Preacher's Daughter, was a huge success. It went triple platinum in my home. I think a lot of people are pretty familiar with at least some of her popular songs, or at least you would have heard them on TikTok or on, other social media sites in general. If you haven't, I would highly recommend go listening instead of listening to this album first, because just from what I've heard, this album is going to be very, very different from what she did in Preacher's Daughter. It's not very lyrical driven. It's very spooky, I guess, is what I've seen people say. They're scared. I've heard it be described as drone music. There are so many thoughts I have already, but I want to keep an open mind for this because I know Ethel loves to do, she's an artist. She's not like your typical, she's not trying to go like crazy mainstream. She wants to bring what's inside her out and put it out on paper. She doesn't care who listens to it. At least that's the vibe that I've been getting. She wants to put pen to paper or maybe not even pen to paper, fingers to sound waves, sound machines, keyboards, whatever the hell. She wants to make music and express herself. And so if this album is expressing her inner feelings now, yeah, I'm just excited to get into it and everything and see what she has in store for us, because I'm a little scared. The first song is Perverts itself, and it's 12 minutes long. I actually don't think I ever listened to Punish, which I know she releases a single a little bit beforehand. It is going to be a bit of a wild ride here. At least for my own backstory, I started listening to Preacher's Daughter probably like fall of 2022. It came out in like May of 2022. I fell in love with it so hard. I loved it. It was so good. Thoroughfare was my number one song of 2023. And that's insane because that song is super fucking long, but it's so good. So that's why I'm like not too scared about the long songs, because I think she does some really incredible production and music quality that like, I think it'll be enjoyable, even if it is maybe not the most lyrically driven album. We'll see though. I have no clue what to expect. So yeah, let's start it up. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. I tried my best with balancing the sound of this album. There are a lot of quiet moments, a couple louder jump scare moments. So just keep in mind, maybe don't listen to this with headphones really turned up high. Yeah, just disclaimer at the top here, because there's a couple places where the album does get kind of loud and then really, really quiet. So it was very hard to edit all that through. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks. I hope you guys are ready for this, whatever the hell we're about to listen to. Keep an open mind. Don't be scared. Let's get into it. All right, Perverts. Oh my God. I'm gonna keep it a little bit quieter because I'm a little scared.
Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee, still my song shall be.
Okay.
Nearer, my God.
See, even when she's just got a weird filter on her voice and everything, she still has such a beautiful voice. I can't hate it. I enjoy hearing her sing just whatever it is. not sure if like my headphones are fucked up or if it's just how it's meant to sound. Why do I want to salute? Okay. Silence. Okay. Mom, I'm scared. I think I have to turn it up. There we go. It's just wind. Whoops.
Heaven has forsaken the masturbator.
Mom, I'm scared. Come pick me up.
Heaven has forsaken the masturbator.
Oh. Masturbator. Are the lyrics here yet? Yes.
Masturbator.
What is this masturbator? What is happening? I'm still scared.
Masturbator.
This should be in a horror movie. I'm sorry. Or like some weird, like religious trauma kind of. The lyrics, heaven has forsaken the masturbator. Yeah, all her stuff is very, very, very obviously religion centered. Sorry, this just is wow. I do feel like I'm in a field alone and it's dark. The imagery she's given for this album very much lines up with how this sounds. I feel like I'm on like a ghost hunter moment. Oh my goodness. The wind is spooky. The slow grow. What is happening? This is no Preacher's Daughter for anyone expecting that, which her true fans warned this. They were like, don't listen to this if you loved Preacher's Daughter. It's not going to be that. And, wow. Yeah, not at all. Though this build. Here we go.
No one ever was a good person.
When you know as a good person. This is gonna be a long journey. Oh my.
Fast, reckless driving often leads to slow, sad music.
I want her to do like a whole speech with that voice modulator though. She has such a good like voice for this. I feel like I'm gonna hear like an American Horror Story like brrr in the middle of it. Yeah.
Heaven has forsaken the masturbator.
I'm scared. I'm just scared. I'm just constantly scared right now. Like, what is she doing? I feel like I'm in a horror. I gotta crack my safety seltzer. I'm scared. That's the only thing I can feel right now. I'm fucking freaked out. What the-
Heaven has forsaken the masturbator.
But I also want to cry a little bit. It's like I'm actually like I'm genuinely like, oh my god. I think it's cool, but obviously definitely not my type of music that I would normally listen to. But I feel like I should just be playing it like outside of like my house during Halloween and just scaring the shit out of everyone while that happens. Like, this is just, it's spooky. It's very, very spooky. I love it though. I love it in the sense that like I would never repeat play it over and over again, but I think it's a really cool way that like it's not what we would expect from, well, it might be what we expect from her, but it would not be what you would expect if you just listened to Preacher's Daughter and then like listen to this one. And if this is the next saga in it, I think 2 or whatever, like part 2, something like that. So yeah, I'm intrigued for sure. Like, I feel like I'm in Courage the Cowardly Dog's middle of nowhere, Return the Slabs vibes. Like, I'm just kind of like, return the slab or suffer my curse. And then there's just wind. So much wind. It sounded like she was just out in the middle of the fucking, just holding up a microphone and all that. Subtle strings are nice.
It's happening to everybody.
Literally goosebumps. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, okay. That's the first song. 12 minutes of spooky and scary. Let's get into Punish. Again, I don't think I actually listened to Punish when it first dropped. My bad. Yeah, the album cover very much encapsulates whatever the fuck that just was. Jesus. This one's only 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Whatever's wrong with me, I will take to bed.
There's that, beautiful voice that floats over everything and just kind of, yeah, let's keep going.
I give in so easy. Little death like lead, poisonous and heavy. It's always been this way.
I do have to say, I love how her lyrics are so, maybe not telling about who she is, but whatever story she wants to, like, she's saying or talking about, like, these are rough to hear. Like, whatever's wrong with me, I will take to bed. I give in so easy, nature chews on me. Little death like lead, poisonous and heavy. It has always been this way. Like, oof. It's a punish. It's damn. It's just, ooh, right in the heart.
Punished by
I am kind of sleepy. And this is not a slight at all, but it does make me want to go to bed a little bit. Her pretty voice floating on everything, the nice piano in the background. I'm like, I could fall asleep to this a little bit in a good way. In a good way.
Only God knows, only God would believe they made me leave.
Oh, okay. That build.
Punished by
I gotta give it to her. I do love a build like that with the as it's going up. It's mind numbing, but in a good way.
punished
Okay. Love you, Ethel. Love your music, but this is spooky and not for me, unfortunately. I feel like it's not like for a lot of people as well. It is for people who get it. If they get it, they get it. I don't know if I'll get it. I understand a little bit. I understand like her religious undertones, the story she's telling. It's more of a storytell, I feel, probably, and the music enhances that. And I could see it in a TV show. I could see it being used in a movie or a horror telling of something. So let's get into House of Psychotic Woman. It's one word, and it's looks like a lot of lyrics. Ooh, 13 minutes. Oh, so fun. I'm scared. I don't really have much to say, unfortunately. Like this album is, you just kind of have to listen to it and just kind of react along. It's something, all right. It's definitely art. I'll give her that. Like, it's making me think. It's definitely making me feel things. And I feel like I probably could get some sort of relation to this in some way. I don't know. I love you, something I can't quite explain. She's gonna get into it here. I'm just reading the lyrics ahead because I had the time, I guess. Ooh. What is this building towards? It almost sounds like barking. Ooh, I like how that's done. Going from like a Ryan Murphy, get her on the phone. Put her in American Horror Story right now. Why am I tearing up? She's hitting a chord I don't even realize. I feel like I'm listening to like some serial killers, like creepy ass tapes. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is, I'm so scared. I'm tearing up too. I don't know why. She's doing something to me, and I don't know if I like it or not. There is so much going on. The lyrics at least are heartbreaking. The constant "I love you" being put like after everything. Do you think you understand what it means to be loved? You don't, and you never will. But I can tell you right now, it's beautiful. It is such a precious thing to be loved. Such a precious, magnificent thing to be loved. Such a wondrous and painful thing to be loved. When you were young, you said you wished that someone loved you. I do. Oh, the I do's are so spooky. This is where I'm like, there's sweet lyrics, but the way they're being told is so stalker, so creepy, so you should be honored that I love you vibes a bit. I don't know. What is this demon? What is this demon? like so scared. Oh my God. And I guess, I mean, it is called House of Psychotic Womb. This is giving psycho. It is giving psychotic. I'm scared. That's the theme. That's the stem of this one. I'm scared. Last time I was obsessed. This time I'm scared. I'm very scared. I just feel like I should be listening to this around Halloween or in the winter. What is the winter? What am I saying? It's fucking January, but climate change. I love you. Oh no. Please, why am I like, my heart is racing? Like, I'm scared. What the fuck is this? What is that? What is that? If what she wanted was to freak the fuck out of all of us, she's done it. I am terrified of this. This is, I need it in a horror thing. I need it in something horror related. I need it to be in a movie, an unsettling thriller. I need it to be in a serial killer doc. I need it to be in one of those, I need it to be in a black and white film, quite honestly, because the vibes are obviously all that. I need it to be like a Skinamarink kind of like, oh, one of those indie horror fucking creepy ass, ooh. The use of repetition in this has sinister implications. Sinister. Genuinely terrified. How many times is she just gonna say she loves me? Because I love me too. I needed this self-affirmation. Thank you. I feel like I'm being put in like a trance. I feel like I'm literally being hypnotized. Like, what is she doing? I feel like I have no words other than just like, stay the fuck away from me. I'm scared of whatever the fuck this is meant to be or what it's meant to imply in the story of Ethel Kane or whatever, like her character and all this. Get this in some sort of fucking creepy ass movie right now, please. Moaning? This has such sinister implications. I hate this. Not in like I hate like the sound of it. I hate the implications. Oh no. The voice modulator on her or if it's even, I'm pretty sure it's her, obviously. It's giving the smile demon, and that fucking movie freaks me out too. So like I'm gonna have like a panic attack. Oh my God. I need to pull it together. Don't love you, whatever the fuck you are. Stay the fuck away from me. Jesus. I literally feel like I'm being stalked. Chills up and down my spine. I don't think I'll ever re-listen to this shit ever again unless I want to have a fucking nightmare. But oh my God. Please don't prove I'm right. Sorry. I need something to save me from this. I needed something. That was House of Psychotic Woman. Woman X. I don't know. Worm. House of Worm. I'm scared. Terrified. I feel like I was literally, like I said, listening to tapes of something very sinister. And I don't hate it. I'm just going to keep it a 10-foot pole away from me at any given moment because I don't need that energy. Let's get into Vacillator. I literally do not know what to expect. My goodness. Let's hear the transition here. Couple drums. Little drummer boy. Bang that thing. The build is nice. At least I'm not as scared. I feel a little safer. Here we go. Okay. It's kind of giving like a abandoned club a little bit. Little like, you know, up on the stage. Her voice is still so fucking beautiful. My God. Oh, I like the way she said that. What does that even mean? You won't lose me to thunder and lightning, but you could to crowded rooms. Damn. This one, not as creepy, but very pretty. And I, once again, could fall asleep a little bit. In a good way. I feel safer here. When you're clawing at the edge and without escape, I can make you come 20 times a day. Okay. Real. Probably could. This one's really pretty. What are we getting out here? Are we back to spooky? Am I gonna be scared for the end of the song? I like that it sounds like a train's going by a little bit. Like that wind, like. If you love okay. Me, keep it to yourself. Agreed. If you love me, I feel safe again. Especially after that last song. Because all that I love you. Yeah, keep it to yourself. Fucking freak. There's that harmony that I love in her music, regardless of whatever it is. Like, I love the harmony she can does where she just floats over the production, and oh, it just sounds so pretty. I do want to just like curl up a little bit right now. This one, I feel safe here. I feel safe. This one's much better. Just for me. Got a couple more lyrics that I can just feel safe in. It's nice. All this music makes me want to whisper too, which is like, I'm not trying to do ASMR. I'm just like, it's calming. After whatever the hell just happened. Alrighty. Now the ending's given a bit spooky as well, but that's basically Vacillator. Basically. Ooh. Okay, I like that one. It was fun. It was fun. Fun's a strong word. It was, like I said, very like kind of like I could see her up on a stage in an abandoned club. It's giving Nosferatu vampire vibes a bit. I mean, this entire album is onanist. Onanist. What is an onanist? I'm a big idiot. An onanist is a person who engages in self-stimulation for pleasure. Oh, it's masturbation. Look at me. I don't know anything about religion, ever. Wow. I do love her for being able to rap something like this. Like, if you know, you know. I mean, I feel like most of the world probably knows. I'm probably just a huge idiot. Yeah, I mean, the album's called Perverts, so this makes sense. Like, this just makes sense. More masturbation. Let's get into it. I feel like this one's going to scare me, too. We'll see. This one feels like it's raining. It's raining somewhere as this piano plays. Empty room, lots of cobwebs. The vibe she has in her album promotion really does capture this album. I'll give her that. Like, should not have been surprised by all the imagery that this is how this sounds at all. I like the piano. I don't feel scared or safe. Oh, here we go. It is giving kind of a bit of a masturbation flow. A little bit. Ooh. It's giving such spooky. It's giving American Horror Story. It's giving, like, put it in that horror movie. It's scary. And like how a lot of horror stuff does make commentary on like sex and religion and even masturbation and stuff like that. I want someone to make a movie about this album, I think. That would be so good. I feel like that could be very fun to explore. Or like, yeah, a movie that's just that has all of this in it and tells that story. I wish she did like, these are like, I guess, concept albums, right? I think kind of, she basically like tells the story through the music. I wish she had some great visuals that kind of just like went along with it all. I know she has a music video I need to watch. Don't get me wrong. I do know there's that. But I mean, like, it'd be so cool to have like a full visual album for this. That would be freaky, but really fucking fun. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. Just, oh, not this fucking voice again. This thing freaks me out. The wind. It feels good. Masturbation does feel good. Try it out sometime, people. Genuinely creeped out. Even though I know it's just about masturbation, the way with this little microphone and that shit, I just feel like I'm meeting the creepiest pervert in my life. Good job, Ethel. My God. So that was Onanist. I'm not surprised. I feel like it did follow a climax moment, might I say. I don't know how I feel about a lot of these. I very much am speechless for a lot of it. They definitely will not be on my rotation, unfortunately. I'm someone who likes to listen to very lyrically heavy music because I like to sing along to it because I'm a loser. But I also love music that has, just a little bit more upbeat. I am more of an upbeat person when it comes to sad music. I do enjoy a good sad song every once in a while. And this isn't necessarily sad. quieter, chill, slower. They are, yeah, they're not typically in my rotation, but doesn't mean I can't appreciate and can't enjoy, I guess. I don't know if enjoy is the right word for this because I'm feeling things. And that's what art makes you do, right? It makes you feel things. I'm feeling a lot of feelings. I feel like I need to talk to a therapist real quick and just be like, help me process through this. What is going on? What am I feeling? I hope it's what Ethel Cain is wanting to achieve. It sounds like it is what she wants to achieve. I hope how I'm feeling is how she wants others to feel when they hear it. I'm not mad about it, but I'm scared. Pool Drone is next here. So all of these songs, I do have to say, I'm scrolling through the lyrics to see how many are in here to see what I'm kind of in store for. This one's got a little bit more, but again, this one's a 15-minute song. I love you, girl, but I'm exhausted. I could barely do, like, I love Thoroughfare, don't get me wrong. I need those harmonies in there. I need that lovely, pretty, I need to hear your voice. But for me to be like on repeat, but it doesn't mean I just need, this song is gonna be long, but like it'll be worth it maybe. I don't know. I'm scared. What is it? I'm a woman in Chicago who's scared. And I'm a woman in my fucking home and I'm terrified. Not a woman, but I'm a man in my home and I'm scared.
Apathy. I am that I am. And I am nothing.
This fucking voice thing scares the shit out of me. Or not even voice thing. Whatever she's doing to make it sound like she is a serial killing pervert recording their manifesto while they have maybe like 3 to 4 people trapped in a room next door and they are murdering and assaulting and torturing and doing all these terrible, terrible things. Or it's like, if y'all have seen the movie Skin in My Rink, it's giving that like so much. It's very silent. It's got a lot of like the drone music comment is coming back to me because it's very like, it's very windy. It's giving Courage the Cowardly Dog as well. Like I've said earlier, it is, yeah, I'm scared. I'm
2. Disruption. There goes a great shudder through the muscle.
No, yeah, like it is literally like a serial killer who is writing down their like reasons for things. 1, apathy. 2, disruption. 3, curiosity.
I have always possessed the insatiable need to see what happens inside the room.
See, I don't like... Get it away from me. Get it away.
4. Assimilation.
And I mean, that one definitely is seeming more like assimilation. I mean, that's the religious vibes. I unfortunately didn't grow up religious, so I don't really have a lot to know or comment about any of the religious undertones that are in this. Hence why I didn't know what an onanist is either. If other people have if they can get another angle about from the religious undersides of all of this, please leave it down in the comments. Like teach me and educate me about this because I have no fucking clue what the undertones are unless they're like explicitly spread out, like, you know, laid out, like obviously stuff about God or sinning and something like assimilation, unfortunately, because that is at least some of the things I have come to understand about religion just in my own, I don't want to say experience because I really haven't experienced religion in my own journey through life. Yeah, this one is very interesting. All right, let's keep going.
Beauty. I will dislocate my jaw to fit it all in.
Okay, Python. That's an unsettling. See, that's like the Smile thing. The fucking dislocate my jaw to fit it all in. It's reminding me of Smile, and I hate it. That movie's so unsettling.
Send down your cordage of suffocation and let me in. 6.
See, this one is overt enough for me. I understand this one.
I want to know what God knows, and I will be with him. I sing.
Ooh. How many things are in this?
7. Perversion. It is no good bearing false witness.
See, it's funny how I just said that about religion, and here she is laying it out for me that this has got religious undertones. Thank you. It also looks like from looking at the rest of the lyrics, she's doing 12 things. I think that is it the 12 commandments? Is that something I think that's it. Maybe that's literally what this is. Maybe I'm that stupid. What is the 12 commandments? What are they? Is this literally what it is? Am I just dumb? No, it is not. It is not the 12 commandments, but it is 12, maybe her 12 commandments, but it's not the ones that this one is saying. Woo.
I am what I am, but we are not the same. It is no good speaking of fairness. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live.
Ooh, okay.
Hate.
Love and hate.
Hate.
I didn't like that one. That second hate was...
Time. Separation. I was an angel, though plummeting.
Fallen Angel. I know that one.
I am sure that hell must be cold.
That's a great line. I'm sure that hell must be cold. This one's unsettling. I don't know what to feel. Also, we're like 4 minutes in and she's at 10 out of these 12 things. And then I'm like, the rest of the song has got to be like the most unsettling, uncomfortable sound of silence that I feel like I'm going to feel.
10. Degradation.
Ooh, a callback.
Nature chews on me.
Nature chews on me. That's a great callback.
This agony, such is the consequence of audience.
The like very like the drone of in the background. Oh, it's like it's hitting a frequency with my brain that's making me like shut the fuck up, which is like great for like a normal life thing, but when I'm trying to like think of things to say, it literally like it feels like I'm listening to like brown noise or something, and I just like my mind feels literally just like clear, like I can't think.
I will claw my way back to the great dark, and we will not speak of this place again.
The great dark. Okay.
12. Desolation.
I love that she is able to, like, these different callbacks, these different themes going through it. Like, this is 100%, like, this is still Ethel Cain. It is just a much more dark, sinister, upsetting perspective, honestly, sometimes. I don't know. Like, it is almost like the exact opposite of Preacher's Daughter in a way, or at least, like, highlighting the actual dark sides. Like, Preacher's Daughter felt like it might be, like, romanticizing a little bit of, like, what that story was like, you know, for her, because it is, like, isn't it about, like, someone getting so, you know, traveling and getting sold into sex trafficking and everything. It's like the whole thing is in cannibalism, I think, but this is like the actual, like, I don't know. It feels like it's not telling the same story. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is, but it is having that like that much more. It's not romanticizing anything. It is very dark. It is very uncomfortable. I love it as like an appreciation for the art of it. I do not think it will be in my top albums, unfortunately, because I don't think I can comfortably sit here and even listen to it. That's good though. That's really good.
I am that I was, as I no longer am, for I am nothing.
See, that was just ugh. And that's it for the lyrics. So this thing's just gonna be a fucking journey for the next 10 minutes. Sounds like it could be in like Hereditary or Midsommar, like that movie by that director. I forget his name. I'm terrible. But like, you know what? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's got that unsettling, like not harmony, anti-harmony. I don't know. My music term's good enough. I'm a fake music person, clearly. It's an uncomfortable note, uncomfortable chord. That's the word I'm looking for, chord. I figured it might go on like this for a while, sadly. I do like the shifting. At least it keeps it a bit interesting. They keep going. Up and down the strings. Oh, I kind of like, it's almost there. It's just, oh. It almost resolves, and then it doesn't. And it kills me. Oh, I love and hate that. It like reminds you that it's, oh, little mistake, or not mistake, but like a break in the bow. What is this meant to invoke in people? Because I'm uncomfortable, but like, again, I feel like I could see it being used in a movie where it's like stops like that. Like it can be being done to do that build, and then like boom, someone slams like a door or something, or slams a thing, and it's like I'm having that Midsummer Hereditary like thought, like that's those scenes playing out in my head. I could see it exactly being like that, and then boom, someone like brings whoever the character is back to reality. Like it's very much like that. I feel like I'm in the middle of a field. I feel like everything's in black and white. I cannot escape. I cannot get out. I'm trapped. I'm being stalked. It is incredibly unsettling. Am I free? I don't think so. Is she free? I also don't think so. There's like slight things that make it a little bit interesting, like just enough to keep me like wanting to keep going. Part of me wants to like just skip through because I'm like, it's kind of the same, but it's enough that I'm like, where is this going? Where is it taking me? Who is it taking me to? Do I see God? Is God dead? Hell hath frozen over? I'm also imagining her sitting in her room doing this because I've seen how she makes her music, and I'm scared. Oh. It's coming down. The plane is falling. At least that's what it feels like. Yeah. I'm scared. And I'm uncomfortable. That's just all I am right now. And she's not gonna resolve the chord. I'm devastated. My ears hurt in like not in a bad way. My ears are uncomfortable. That's all it is. It's an unsettling sound, and that's great. Boy, is it hard. Whew. It does encapsulate the name pull drone. Like it is it's pulling. Oh, is that even something as well? What is a pull drone? Yeah, all that's coming up is her fucking things. It literally feels like people are like, "What is a pull drone?" And I agree. What is one? Oh, that. As an ex-violin viola player, this hurts to hear. It sounds like I know exactly the motion you have to do to get that sound, and how like, oh, and it's just like, I'm like, it hurts. Oh no. Oh God, don't do that. Please, no. But, it's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable. Put it in a movie. Put it in Midsummer. Put it in something. What's that director's name? I need to know. What's his name? Ari Aster. Thank God. I couldn't fucking remember. Get Ari Aster on the phone right now. Put Ethel Cain's music in your next fucking horror movie. It is what we need. Anyway, we are on to Etienne. And we only have 3 more. So let's keep going. I love a piano. Rather than just unsettling noise that is not a bad thing, like I say. Just because it's noise doesn't make it negative. It's just unsettling. I feel like I can hear the rain in this one outside too. Every time she has this piano, it sounds like it's raining in the background. Also, like, does she just have a keyboard for this, or does she have a grand piano? Because I feel like this has got such a oomph sound to it. This is another one that I feel safer in. Thankfully, I guess. I feel safer. I feel like I can relax a bit. She's not gonna kill me. Love a little piano run. This one's a little bit more predictable in how it's going to go every time. I can always hear, I feel like I'm ready for that each time. It's quiet. I once again feel like I'm like encroaching on the performance that like I shouldn't be there for. Like I feel like I've stumbled into a church that's abandoned and there's someone at the piano doing everything, or an open room. Track sound in the background is cool too. Okay, a little bit of guitar. Once again, it makes me want to whisper, which, sorry everyone if I'm whispering. The guitar reminds me a little bit more of like a Preacher's Daughter song. I'm trying to think which ones. Again, I feel like I'm just like there watching two people just, it feels very intimate. I don't know what it's meant to symbolize, but I like it a lot. It's nice. It's pretty. I have a feeling that the lyrics in this one are just gonna be said at the end. There are a few. And they are gonna probably just play at the end, maybe like a speech. That'd be kind of fun. Some sort of like in that creepy vocal thing she's been doing, vocal mod. Very pretty. I like that. It was kind of like a nice little. That's one that I could put on and probably go to bed to. It's just like it's a little nice little help me sleep. I feel safer. Longing for something. Don't know what yet, but a prior time, a past. Yeah, what are these? What do we got at the end here?
So he decided that the best way to end his life was to have a heart attack. He thought he could have used the heart attack.
That's scary.
Just fallen exhausted and died. So he set out to run as hard as he could.
I wonder if this is sampled from something.
He was exhausted and he collapsed. But he didn't die. That he didn't want to kill himself anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's definitely taken from some sort of like priest or mega church pastor thing, right? Like that's a sermon, I feel that has to be, or some sort of story about like not wanting to kill yourself and how, I guess, running, making you feel good and not killing yourself. I mean, I hope she could have come up with it on her own, I'm sure, but it's got that energy of that story that like your grandpa would tell or your dad would tell, keep you from killing yourself and being like, go get more exercise, go run and you'll feel better or whatever. Spotify kind of sucks here. I don't know if this means that there's no lyrics in this next one, but that or Chia doesn't have any lyrics that I can look at. So this might just be a 7-minute song of whatever we're about to hear. Oh no. I'm already scared. The use of like this repetitive sound sort of thing, and throughout the whole album, they always have something that like reverberates and like eventually becomes a different sound. It's cool. Scary, but cool. The wind noises are what gets me. I'm like, I just feel like I like need to put a shawl on. I'm in like the watching, just like looking off into the distance, maybe even a cigarette, which I don't smoke, but it just feels like appropriate to have one. I'm on a prairie, or I'm out in the middle of nowhere. There's a windmill in the distance, but an old windmill, not like a new modern one, like an old fucking ass windmill. Tornado maybe even coming. Tornado warnings. This is certainly not for the mainstream. It is not for preacher daughter lovers, unfortunately, but it is certainly Ethel Cain. and it's certainly got a story to tell in itself. I don't know what that story is, but it made me feel things I didn't even realize that I could feel. It truly leaves me speechless most of the time. I am truly just like, I don't even know what words to use to express it. The way she like almost like, I don't know what the word is for it, because it's not like opera or anything, obviously. It's her like ethereal is the word, right? I think it is. Ethereal, like ahs, the ah of it all. Like it's very, I'm sure she's getting like, she's trying to get, I mean, it's got those religious undertones. So it's giving a bit of like, you know, angelic, but like dark angel, gothic. Gothic's a good word maybe for it. Yeah, it's just, it's that in the background that's just like so entrancing. Yeah, I feel like I'm being hypnotized again in this one. This one is a very like, ooh. Almost like a siren song. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to put it too. Like a demonic siren song. The vocals in the background are reminding me a bit of like the end of House in Nebraska a bit, I feel, but it's like soft about it. I don't know how else to say it. It's like, it's very sad. It's got a longing, a mourning, a yearning sound, and it's keeping me hooked. It's keeping me hooked to it. It reminds me of American Teenager vocals as well a little bit. I don't know how else to explain that. You gotta like, if you get it, you get it. I mean, it is her voice, so maybe I'm just being like, the artist sounds like the artist, but yeah, turn whatever the fuck that thing is up. I do like the build at the end here, just... It does feel like a new dawn a little bit. Like almost the sun is rising or setting on a final. This feels very grand in a way. Oh, wow. Okay. I love that little ending, the cut back at the end with the hold. That was really pretty. Oh my gosh. I am annoyed because like there are some songs that are so quiet that I have to turn it up. And other times it's going to start building and everything. And I don't want to I don't want to like ruin some of the experience by turning the volume down a bit. But if I do, it's just because, yeah, like I'm not expecting it to start off. Like I'm like, what am I even listening to right now? And then like I can't even hear that. And then it just goes boom. Like it's tough. Wow. Last song, Amber Waves. This whole album has been a journey. It is exactly what I expected from what other people were talking about it. I was like, okay, I can imagine. The visuals, I think, gave it a pretty clear indicator, in my opinion. Like even Preacher's Daughter visuals, they're more warm, they're upbeat, they're a little bit more, I mean, the contents aren't, but you know, like the album itself even, it's like, it's browns and oranges and like whites, and it's a little bit more just like lighter. It's a little bit more bright. It's a little bit more happy, even though it's not a happy type of story. This one, dark, uncomfortable, dreary, gothic. It's spooky, it's scary, it's unsettling, it's everything that the visuals have been giving. And so that's why I'm like, people shouldn't be surprised when they're listening to this. The album's also called Perverts. It's not something that's like, it's not going to be being played on the radio. It's not going to be being played on, you know, in the club. I would love to listen to this in like a bookstore while it's raining outside. It's really sunny outside today, so it's kind of like, not a great day to be listening to it. I need it to be dark and dreary. I need it to be in horror movies. I need Ari Aster on the phone, or Ari Aster, however you pronounce his name. I need him to get her music in a movie. I want him to direct the visuals for this in some way or do something with it, because it is right up that alley. It is right up there. It's been a journey. This has been a journey, but I'm excited to get through this last song just to like round it all out And I hope you guys can take a listen yourself sometimes, and I don't know, sit down with a warm drink and a dark day and get scared a little bit scary, a little scary. So yeah, Amber Waves. This is another long song, and I have a feeling it'll also make me uncomfortable. Oh, I kind of like that.
I'll take it. How much should I
How much should you take?
I would recommend that you take just as much as you need.
I do like either if that's just like she wrote that and had someone speak it, or if it's being taken from something, it's giving like that. It's giving, you know, a bit of a news broadcaster or like televangelist, over the radio, old timey advice that comes from that type of, you know what I mean, that type of movie, I guess, or show or time period. I do like that though. I like the sentiment, you know, take as much time as you need to feel good. Everyone should take that advice. I love that. Okay.
I'll be alright. I take the long way home, shaking the bottle and letting them roll. 'Cause the devil I know is the devil I want.
She really knows how to just like write a heartbreaker, I guess. And even just, I feel it in my heart as she sings the pain, the longing, the yearning. It's classic Ethel. I mean, clearly, that's why people who get mad at this album, it's like, this is still her through and through. It is so, I guess, magical even, I guess, is kind of a word. I don't know. I want to cry. I want to tear up. I'm like, I want to be somewhere quiet. I want to be somewhere safe. I want to be somewhere, which I don't know if that's, I don't know what that says about me with some of this. I don't know. It's curl up with a blanket and just kind of cry about it, because yeah, the devil I know is the devil I want. Like, I'll take the long way home. I mean, classic things people say and relate to, I guess, but it's, yeah, let's just keep going.
Is it not fun to feel many other ways?
It just has such a sad undertone to it.
I still kick rocks when the walking is good.
Yeah.
Yet here I am empty, watching love of mine leave.
Yeah.
But I'll be alright.
Yeah. Oh, that hurt. That hurts a little bit. You can tell, like, she's been through it, or Ethel, the character, has been through it, and I relate to these. I relate to these lyrics. I can't lie. It's hard to move on from someone you used to love, and hard to watch them leave. And I don't know if that's through this whole grand scheme story thing. This is very much just taking a picture of it, but it's kind of giving a little bit of people will hate me for even just, I don't know, not hate. I gotta stop prefacing things with that. It's giving a bit of Right Where You Left Me, like Taylor Swift. Like it's that song of like, days go, time keeps going on, but I'm still here. This is such a pretty song. I do like this closing for this album. Is Amber like, who's Amber? Someone who has a better understanding of lyrics than I do, tell me in the comments who Amber is. Okay. Ooh. I love the piano. I feel like this is almost like a House in Nebraska sister song a little bit. What would you do? These like almost like booming, they almost like they're coming out of speakers as well. Like I feel like, yeah, I'm in an empty place. I don't know how else to explain it. Abandoned. It feels abandoned. What was once there is not there anymore. And Ethel, you're making me feel feelings. You're making me feel things. This is such a good, well thought out album in the sense of like what she's trying to achieve and what, like, yeah, it's not going to be the same. Like we've said many times, it's not going to be the same as the other stuff. It's not going to be mainstream in any way, even though I've seen people joke about like, what if we made it mainstream for her? This is something that is not for everyone. But if you can sit back and just appreciate it for art, because that's what music is, it's a type of art and it's meant to make you feel something without you even realizing and tell a story maybe. And this does all of that. It doesn't like irritate me in the ways that like some other things that like there are some songs that you can listen to and you go, okay, this is kind of just like annoying to my ears. This is musically fascinating. It's intriguing. I want to listen to it just to understand it better. I feel like I kind of interrupted. It's just like so, the tension is there. Wow. It's very patient. It very much keeps you wanting to know what's next. And it also makes my heart break a bit. Wow. Wow. That was...
I can't feel anything.
Whew. The creepy voice at the end. Wow. Just wow. That was just everything that I kind of expected. I'll be honest. Like I did kind of expect it to sound like those things, especially after I started talking, like after realizing that the visuals really do encapsulate the sound of the album. I was not surprised as much as I thought I would be. I very much came into this with an open mind. Like I think most people need to. They have to come in with an open mind. Like you cannot come in here thinking it's going to be classic Ethel Cain. It still is. in my opinion, because it's got the same types of undertones that she has, the same lyrical references, the ethereal sound that she just is able to put out. So I do think it is still very much classic Ethel Cain. Other people might be like, Preacher's Daughter maybe isn't classic Ethel Cain. I don't know. I am so excited for whatever the third project's going to be. I hope it does do almost like a pivot from this and from Preacher's Daughter, just for like because I think it's meant to be a 3-part. I could be wrong on that too, but I think it is from what I've been seeing her talk about. And so, yeah, I mean, I would say give it a listen if you have the time and are willing to listen to it from an artistic perspective, not from like this is going to be on repeat in the car. And it might be for you actually. Who am I to say that you might not have this on repeat in the car? I don't know if I could, because I feel like I'd start sobbing uncontrollably in certain songs or drive off a cliff. That just might be what happens. But I'm just excited to see what she does next. I'm very happy we got to have this album, and I hope people keep giving it a little bit of love and care, because I know the real stans are really into it still. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what more she does. I mean, I'm not going to do a ranking for this one just because like they're all very big songs, and I don't think I could even encapsulate an order for them. I almost think the whole thing should be listened start to finish every single time, just for the journey it does and the arc of it all. Some albums, I think, yeah, you can pick out songs and just be like, oh, this one you should just listen to and do. Albums like this, I think, should be start to finish. They don't necessarily flow into each other. Like I've had other albums in the past that I've listened to where like, yeah, the songs flow into each other, so you kind of have to listen to it in order if you want to like not just have something get cut off. But this is exactly what I would expect from an album called Perverts, with all this imagery and Ethel Cain's just not like background and everything. We got some religious trauma. We've got some crazy fucking noises that are going on. Like I said, it needs to be in a horror movie. It needs to be in so many films. I think visually it is a much more visually stimulating album if we had things to look like to watch along with it. I'm probably gonna go watch the music video. I think it's for Vacillator. Leave down your thoughts in the comments if you have a chance to listen to it. Let me know how you feel. Drop a like, leave a comment, all that jazz. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Throw some suggestions for an album you'd like me to listen to or react to or review. I say heavily because I don't have a lot of thoughts about things other than just like, oh, it sounds like this or it reminds me of that. But hey, I'm here for whatever I can provide. Thank you so much for taking the opportunity to stick around through this whole thing. At least if you made it this far, thank you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.